So the Department of Homeland Security just threatened to flood the Super Bowl with ICE agents. It's not because of terrorism, not because of actual security threats, because Bad Bunny, a Puerto Rican artist, is performing at halftime. So let's call this what it is. This is racism. And I'm going to show you exactly how they're planning to execute it. So September 28th, the NFL announced Bad Bunny will headline the Super Bowl halftime show in February. He's one of the most streamed artists in the world, three-time Grammy winner, American citizen born in Puerto Rico. So normal people's reaction has been excitement. MAGA's reaction, racist panic. And within hours, Trump's former campaign manager, Corey Lewandowski, who's now a senior DHS advisor, went on a right-wing podcast to make a threat. So let's go to the clip.
There is nowhere that you can provide safe haven to people who are in this country illegally, not the Super Bowl and nowhere else. We will find you. We will apprehend you. We will put you in a detention facility, and we will deport you. So know that that is a very real situation under this administration, which is completely contrary to how it used to be.
Immigration raids at the Super Bowl because a Puerto Rican performs at halftime. They're threatening to racially profile tens of thousands of people at a football game because they don't like that the performer is Latino and sings in Spanish. Bad Bunny can't be deported. He's an American citizen born on American soil in American territory. So who are they actually targeting? Latino fans, Spanish-speaking families, anyone who looks illegal to an ICE agent. But it gets worse. I mean, the Secretary of Homeland Security herself, Kristi Noem, doubled down. Check out this clip.
Will there be ICE enforcement at the Super Bowl?
There will be, because the Department of Homeland Security is responsible for keeping it safe. So yeah, we'll be all over that place. And we're going to enforce the law. So I think people should not be coming to the Super Bowl unless they're law-abiding Americans who love this country.
And you messaged the NFL with this decision? It seems like they were trying to send a message to the Trump administration?
Well, they suck.
Law-abiding Americans who love this country. That phrase is racist code. What she's really saying is people who look like me, talk like me, and don't speak Spanish. Because Bad Bunny is a law-abiding citizen. He was born in Bayamon, Puerto Rico on March 10, 1994. Puerto Rico has been a U.S. territory since 1898. That's 127 years, so every person born there is automatically an American citizen unless Trump has his way. They serve in our military, they pay federal taxes, they're Americans in every way, except they can't vote for president because of territorial status. But Kristi Noem either doesn't know this or doesn't care, because to her, brown people who speak Spanish aren't really American. And here's what makes it even more terrifying. The Supreme Court has approved this kind of racial profiling. In cases like Arizona versus United States, the court gave, and this is recent, law enforcement the green light to stop people based on reasonable suspicion of immigration status. And the reasonable suspicion, it's looking Latino, speaking Spanish, having a low-income job, having an accent. That's it. The highest court in the land has basically said, yeah, racial profiling is fine as long as you call it immigration enforcement. So when Noem threatens to have ICE all over the Super Bowl, she's not making an empty threat. She has legal authority approved by the Supreme Court to racially profile every Latino person at the stadium. This is systemic racism codified into law. But you know how stupid this whole panic is? There are people in the Trump administration, people with massive platforms who don't even know that Puerto Rico is part of America. So let me show you what Fox News host Tomi Lahren said.
Is because I'm about ready to do my commentary on it. But do you think Bad Bunny is a good choice for the Super Bowl?
I'm not that knowledgeable about him, but it seems fine, and I don't know why it's a big deal. Seems like a great American artist, so sure.
He's not an American artist, but
he's Puerto Rican. That's part of America, dear.
That's part of America, dear. A Fox News host didn't know Puerto Ricans are Americans, and she's the one people are looking to lead this outrage. This is racism we're dealing with. People who think you're brown and speak Spanish, you can't be American, even when you literally are. Subscribe if you're sick of watching the federal government threaten to racially profile people at a football game, because this is just the beginning of how insane this gets.